Every Sunday, it's DJ Fish Show. On your radio every Sunday, it's DJ Fish Show.
All right, people. Live and bubbly Sunday afternoon as we come to you once again live at a location close to the nation's capital, as we do each and every Sunday. Oh boy, I don't even know what's the nicer excuse to come up with. I'm well, I'm fine, I'm okay. Wonderful event last night over in New Jersey. I thought I'll spend the night and come back early this morning, but I decided to hit the road. I haven't done that in a long time, hitting the road at dawn, a nice drive, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., hit the streets of 95. But we did that back home safe and ready to roll for today's show. What else? What is today? The 21st day of August. I don't recall anything exciting being out there, but we are definitely glad to be alive and glad to be live again with you on YouTube, on Zoom, on radio, Afrostar Radio out of Washington, D.C., and of course, Odadia Radio out of Adenta in Ghana, and sometimes broadcasting live on Groove FM as well. And to the Facebook audience, there's a little bit of behind the scenes until they are cut off by you-know-who. Hey. Oh, I know why I'm excited, man. Because today we have a good show. We have a nice show. We have a wonderful show. The show is brought to you, of course, each and every week by kind courtesy of Remitly. And today, one of the reps of Remitly will be on with us at about 4:45 in about 45 minutes. Amy Lazos. And we're talking more than Remitly. I know I just found out she actually has been to Ghana before. Talk a little bit, questions along that line. And then have a chat about Remitly. So you know what I want you to do. When she comes up along that line, Charlie, I beg, you send some questions or some likes or something on YouTube, man. Let them appreciate what we're doing. Don't let it just be about me, but about you, about how Remitly has been helpful to all of us. And so I pray that at 4:45 we can catch you all on live there as Amy gets on with us. And then at 5:30, you are a regularly scheduled interview hour. It's a double date, it's a double duo. It's two people I really want to talk to. Amaarae was her name. And when you say that, Wesley girls, people always look at you with a smile. Or anybody who knows Amma, a very, very wonderful lady. But Amma is not a star. Her daughter, Amaarae, incredible Afro-pop artist, with currently one of her songs doing the rounds on the new Wakanda movie that will be out in November. Her song is actually on the soundtrack of that. And Amaarae will be on with us at 5:30 with her mom, right on the show. We'll talk to mom, and then I'll have to convince mom that, mom, you're no longer the star, man. Your daughter is the star. And so we'll be talking to her. So music is what we talk about on the show. I don't recall talking sports on MQF. Not that I do, no. I think the attention has always been on music, and that's precisely what we're doing today. No need to dwell over spilled milk. As we come to you live today all across the world, everywhere but in that city of Leeds. It's not about Leeds, though. It's not about Leeds. I mean, So how do Arsenal fans feel? That's what I really want to know. Every team goes through defeat once in a while. You let it go. So I was watching the Chelsea game today, and the only thing that was in my mind was Arsenal. You used to lose consistently every week. So how did you go through your week? How hard was it? I was watching the game 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. And then I started feeling sad for Arsenal fans. I mean, how? Every week. Right now, Arsenal is on top of the league. And even to the strongest Arsenal supporters, you know how that... I mean, it's like mission impossible. You can't even imagine it. But it's cool. We'll give you your trophy that you deserve in the month of August, as you do each and every year. But the worst part is those Manchester United fans trying to laugh today at Chelsea. Wow. United. People, they laugh at us to buy you to one laptop. Oh, come on, man. Be real. Think about relegation. Oh. Next year, you at Wimbledon. Boy, oh boy, what a Sunday afternoon it's been, man. And the only way we can regain our happiness is by doing what? Is by tuning into music for your quality feet. Hey, Lisa Kwashi and all the Liberia crew, thank you for tuning in. Jerry Hodasi, Marco say, come on for that. LC and the Canadians, Charlie, no, strong diehard Chelsea, man. It's just you sometimes you feel the pain other people are going through. Let's see what your YouTube commenters say. Sack. Kobe, Charlie, we didn't lose, man. We just had a tough afternoon. But it's all good, man. We'll be back again. That's how it is, you know. A champion falls down. That's not a problem. It's how you wake up from that fall. And so next week, in fact, next week I'll be in England, right? I think next week I should go watch the Chelsea game live, man. Bring some vim. I can't even find my Chelsea scarf. Where's Letitia? I hope you're somewhere in the show. Anyway, let's get on board then. Amy Lazios with Remitly in the next 35 minutes or so. And then Amaarae and Amaarae in the next hour of the program. In between then, it's old school Afrobeats and everything we have in between. The show, it's music for your quality feet. Coming your way wherever you are. We will be grateful if you can join us live on YouTube or live on Zoom. Brought to you by kind courtesy of Remitly each and every Sunday without fail in 2022. Send money to your family and friends in Ghana from your home, and they'll get their money in the most convenient way to them. Welcome aboard. The name is Echo Show. The team behind the scenes as usual. Peter, Paul, Lillian, Belinda, Adrian, Charlene, Nana Sapon. Catch them live very soon. Stay tuned.
DJ Fish Show. The old school professor.
Yeah, it is not that funny. That's fine. The night has come and the land is dark. The night has come. The night has come and the land is dark. Yeah. And the moon is the only light. The moon is the only light.
When your team loses, let's see who stands by you.
When the night has come. The night has come and the land is dark. When the night and the land is dark. The night has come and the land is dark. And the moon is the only light we'll see. And the moon is the only light we will see. No, I won't be afraid. Be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, stand by me. Come on and stand by me. Just as long as you stand by me. As long as you stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, all the mountains should crumble to the sea. I won't cry. No, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Just as long as you stand by me.
Backtrack. What should I say?
Through thick and thin. SW6 for life. Stand by your man, stand by your woman, stand by your team. Hey, thank you for standing by us. 2 years, I think it is, of MQF live.
Darling, stand by me. Come on and stand by me. Just as long as you stand by me.
Is the emancipation of meaning hot like a real
On your radio every Sunday, it's DJ Fish Show.
No matter what they say, it's on forever.
It's our time right now.
More than ever.
Till the death.
We gon' get it on together. And MC, you know we belong together. Come on.
So part of me. When you love, boy, can't you see? Boy, come back, baby, please, 'cause we belong together. Am I gonna leave? No one turns me around. Who's gonna talk to me till the sun comes up? Who's gonna take your place? There ain't nobody better. Oh, baby, we belong together. I only think of you on 2 occasions. That's day and night. I'd go for broke if I could be with you. Only you can make it right, make it right, make it right.
We belong together like the sun in the summertime. Bouncing the lemon rain.
Skipping the Hummer line, pee and kiss in and out.
Mariah on the other lines, baby, I'ma come back.
Believe it'll come a time we belong together like peanut butter and jelly.
February's and skellies, after parties and tellies.
Feel you in my stomach like you a part of my belly.
Baby, I'ma come back of every party, you ready?
I lost some part of me. When you love, boy, can't you see? Boy, come back, baby, please, 'cause we belong together. Am I gonna leave? No one turns me around. Who's gonna talk to me till the sun comes up? Who's gonna take your place? There ain't nobody better. Oh, baby, we belong together. I can stay up at night, war on my mind. Papa won't be on the radio, singing to me if you think you're letting down. Wait until tonight, boy, I'm feeling all out on my element. Doing things right, trying to figure out where the hell I went wrong. The pain reflected in it, song ain't even happen. While I'm feeling inside, I need you back in my life, baby.
Let's go. You
gonna need a shoulder to cry on. Classic Mustang Cobra to ride on. Past is the past, just let it be bygones. Matter of fact, I know a fly song that we can vibe on. Let's get it straight, if it's the 6 or the 7:45,
Then I'm throwing baby face or shy on.
yeah, kiss Ghost and MC, get close and toast to the diva and MCs.
On the trees will blow, big cups, Pinot Grigio.
Take it easy though.
We belong together, we know that. Now I think that it's about time we show that. Even though every moment won't be a Kodak. Sometimes we argue, I spaz out, grab my Bozak. Come back not cause I have to, I want to. And no, I don't just wanna have you, I want you.
I lost a part of me. When you left, boy, can't you see? Boy, come back, baby, please, cause we belong together. I'm gonna leave, no one turns me around. Don't talk to me till the sun comes up. Who's gonna make a face like you got a bad heart? We belong together.
Come into my life, I got so much love to show you. Come into my life, boy, I adore you. Come into my life, I got so much love to show you. Come into my life, boy, I adore you. Into my life, I'll open the door if you come into my life. Boy, I adore you, and I will treat you right. And I'll show you soon on the day that you want and need when you hold the keys to my life. Good time to flow with you, make our love strong and tight. Together as one, not two, we shine like diamond ice.
Yeah, whoa. And to all the Canadians on there live right now, happy Sunday, man. Hey, my bro's back. How are you, man? Vivienne.
And when you're feeling bad, I put a smile on your face. Can you tell me what Christmas is?
Cynthia Kwaku, always a pleasure to have you on any which way. Hey, Naomi, alternate one, long time no see.
Come into my life, I got so much love to show you. Come into my life, boy, I adore you. Come into my life, I got so much love to show you. Come into my life, boy, I adore you. Into my life, no time to flow if you make our love strong and tight. Together as one, not two, we shine like diamond ice. And I'll show you sweet melodies that you wanted me. Because I can brighten up your days. And when you're feeling bad, I put a smile on your face. Hey, can you tell me what price must I pay to make you see first?
Abigail, I see you on there. Oh, reminds me, yesterday, Holy Child, what should I say? Hobson's old Holy Child students who live in the DMV area, met over in Virginia, Abigail's crib, seen nice pictures and videos, man. It's been fun. Charlie, this summer has been crazy. I mean, 2020, we didn't go anywhere. 21, we're a little bit afraid. 22, Charlie, everywhere. If 2022 you haven't been called out to an event, Charlie, then the problem is you. Vandals, come on, getting together in 2 weeks.
Something that told me
Labor Day weekend.
with you.
But of course, all the action coming up next week is right over in London, England. Yanko MQF getting together, man, live for the first time out in England. We'll be there alongside the MQF team. Join us get all the information you can on the website, yancomqf.com. You can get all the information, all the tickets, everything you need. What's the attire is white and jeans. Your jeans could be blue, could be bright, it could be yellow, it could be green, whatever it is. It's just a white top and jeans, and we'll have a wonderful time. Lovely experience, good drinks, free food. It'll be a wonderful time. And I'm looking forward to see everybody be there, man. MQF Cruise, April of 2023. Thank you to all of you who've registered already, man. We're a little bit more than the target we're looking for. And so we were opening it up a little bit. But 100%, we're closing down registration end of this month. So you can hit me up on all social media channels for more information on that one. Oh, man, love this song like crazy. Something deep down in my soul. Vita Kwab, I know this is one of your favorite tunes also back in the day. I enjoyed this one, man. Sydney Youngblood is the name. I would rather go find, babe, when I see you walking away from me. I would rather go blind, babe, when I see you walking away from me. I was just more than Jacobini, of course. I was just sitting here thinking about. I was just sitting here thinking about. In a reflection in a glass that held to my lips, reveal the tears that were on my face. See, I love you so much, don't wanna see you no more. But one thing I know, I don't wanna be free no more. I would rather go blind, babe, when I see you walking away from me. I would rather go blind, babe, when I see you walking away from me. I was just sitting here thinking about. I was just sitting here thinking about.
The old school professor.
Baby, all the way from Germany. Enjoy your vacation over in New York City. Kosia AstraZeneca, I hope you've arrived safely. Good to see you, man. And of course, catch you in a few days.
On a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. In the ghetto. And his mama cries, 'cause if there's one thing that she don't need, it's another little hungry mouth to feed. In the ghetto. In the ghetto. People, don't you understand? Child needs a helping hand. You're gonna be an angry young man.
sometimes, and you can get discouraged when it seems as though our working lives are keeping us apart. Put your trust in me, baby, don't you worry. And it won't be long now, so we must be strong. There was times I know I let you down so badly. I never knew then what losing your love would mean to me. Ask for anything, I'll give it to you gladly. 'Cause you're part of me now, and you must believe that. If you're hurt, I'm hurting too, and I'm thinking about your love. If you need someone to care, I'll be there. You should know I'll never change, 'cause I'm thinking about your love tonight, today, and always. Thinking about you, thinking about. Counting up the days until I'm there beside you, till I hold you in my arms again. I find it hard to smile, so I'm asking you be faithful to me, baby, 'cause I'm coming through, and I'll always love you. If you're hurt, I'm hurting too, and I'm thinking about your love. If you need someone to care, I'll be there. You should know I'll never change, 'cause I'm thinking about your love tonight, today, and always. What you feel, I feel for you. Thinking about your love, I'll be counting all the days back to stay, till I hold you in my arms, 'cause I'm thinking about your love tonight, today, and always. Thinking about you, I'm thinking about your love, baby. Thinking about you, I'm thinking about your love, baby.
Let me tell you a story about a girl and a guy. The guy was too bad, the girl was too fly. They been together for a very long time. When they felt the sense of change in the state of their mind, they had a true love, but they just didn't know how to talk to one another, so the feelings couldn't show to each other. They wouldn't be both, had to ruin that rock, had to rock.
Kosia. Calypso, Selassie, good to see you all on there. Kiki Yabua, what's up, man? Hey.
You and I together, when we made up every day, till we got those silly feelings and play those games of and day. Well, I'm not one to regret, but I know I did you wrong, and it's so hard to forget how you loved me all night long.
Try to understand my feelings, why I ever play on you. In these days of danger, I really should be true. It ain't worth those silly chances. Be a fool enough for our days. From right now to forever, let's remember this simple phrase. Don't rock the boat. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just relax and let it go. Don't rock the boat. If it don't fit, don't force it. Just chill out and let it flow. Don't rock the boat.
Foolishly, I played the field to satisfy myself, but the true satisfaction comes from you and no one else.
You don't have to worry, 'cause I feel the same way too. And I'll never touch another. Baby, I'm saving my love for you. Yeah. We were lucky, we found out in time. And we know the truth, sugar things will work out fine. We will stay together and we'll never drift apart. I know
Joe Bon, Patrick Kodo,
keep you in my heart.
George.
Like that note.
In a dream, I don't know which way to go. Let me say if you are all that you see, then baby I'm moving way too slow. I've been fooled for one night to get my love caught in the slamming gonna be you and me together. Or are you just having fun? Times standing still, wait for some small clue. I keep getting chills when I think your love is true. I've been fooled before when I give my love heart in the slamming door. Hold up some information, please. Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love?
That's what he calls it. Straight up, Paul Abdul. Quasi and Evelyn Forson, Charlie. Safe trip back.
Straight up now, tell me,
Quasi
do
Kito.
you and me together?
Sweetie. Yvonne Barrett.
You just having fun. It was so hard to reach.
Jackie Johnson, Missy G. Catch you all next week. London, we live.
If you're only playing games, I'll just have to say. Do you like the game? Here is the way that you know me. The environment is just by you. No matter where you are, it's so good to do. Turn the music up and feel the groove. Turn it up a little groove. Turn it up with your body. Turn it up for the rock sound. Turn it up for the shit to the ground. Turn it up for the feel low. Turn it up with the volume below. Turn it up for the feel good. Turn it up for your regular show. Why don't you just take a while to enjoy yourself for yourself? You sure deserve a break today. Don't put off till tomorrow. Why wait another day? Cause if you're feeling me sometimes you play. This feeling feels so good, you don't wanna let it go. Step into the rhythm, keep it low. Don't matter who you are, the beat makes you move. Just turn the music up and you will feel the groove. Turn it up for the groove. Turn it up with your body and move. Turn it up for the rock sound. Turn it up for the shit to the ground. Turn it up for the feel low. Turn it up with the volume below. Turn it up for the feel good. Turn it up for your regular show. Yo, this one's dedicated to them real niggas. To my homies in the streets. Yo, my fellas in the trees. To all y'all fools getting big. To the kitties in the house. To the hoochies at the mall. To the brothers playing basketball. To the players in the max. Gangsta living in them Cadillacs. And all the tricks on their backs. To the pimps and the hoes. To the gangsters and them gigolos. Oh, yo, and all the rest of y'all niggeros. At the beach in the sand. With a lover hand in hand. Oh, yo, that sounds like a plan.
DJ Fisho, the old school professor.
My first mistake was I wanted too much time. I had to have it morning, noon, and night. Yeah, I would have known then the things that I know now. I might not have lost the time I complain about. Don't waste your time fighting life. Of despair. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. Hold on to your love. Oh, baby, hold on. Hold on to your love. Oh, you got to hold on. Hold on to your love. The art of playing games now is not the heart you break. It's not good. love you make when his heart's on fire. Give him love every day. Remember, he needs space. Be patient and he'll give his heart to you. Waste your time fighting life and despair. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. Yeah.
Music from the group En Vogue. Hold on. I don't know if I've told this story before.
Hold on. Hold on to your love. Hold on.
And for a very long time, I decided not to play the song. You know why? When the song came out, I remember lyrics and baby, I see you out there. So when the song first came out, I can't remember what year it was, but my good friend Georgiana brought me this record from England, brand new, fresh. And I had an event at the British Council. Silly old me, man, showing off. I had this album and I put it at the back of my car so that everywhere I go, everybody knows I have that album. And what happened, I get to the venue ready to DJ and the sun had melted it. So I couldn't play it. And it's a song everybody was looking forward to playing. And I was just so upset, not with myself, but with, I don't know, with anything connected to this song. And I haven't played it for a long time since then. En Vogue, as we get ready to welcome our first guest any moment from now. I'll check to see if she's on there. Another 2 minutes or so. Remitly is what you've all been enjoying for the past 8 months. We'll talk to the rep right here on the show. Hey.
Too much time. I have to have him morning, noon, and night. If I would have known then the things that I know now, I might not have lost the time I complain about. Don't waste your time fighting life. Of despair. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. Hold on to your love, baby. Hold on. My friends all tell me what they think that I should do. So much confusion when it comes to loving you. So many reasons why we should stay apart. Mine tells me one thing. Should I listen to my heart? Should I say yes?
Should I?
Should I say no?
Should I?
Wish I knew you better. Should I say yes? Should I say no?
Amma say B, did you say yes on the first day?
We may be different, but there's one.
Belinda say it was so good to see you on there as usual. Of course, Beryl.
I know
First guest on the show coming up pretty soon, right after you're done with this truck. And we'll talk a whole lot more than just money transfer.
so many reasons why we should stay apart. Mine tells me one thing. Should I listen to my heart?
Hey, out of Delaware and live on your screen, Ninette. Ninette, you know what I'm waiting for. You know what I'm waiting for. Say yes, say yes. MQF Cruise, April to May of 2023. Thank you so much to all of you who've registered already to get on. We're waiting for Lynette to get on there. Your fear of water is not an excuse. Hey, you see the background and you know who it is right now. Guest number one coming up soon. Hey, Amy, that's what's up. From January of 2022, we've announced our partnership with Remitly. And it's still running. It's been faithful to the core, and a lot of you have testified to that. All right, but we haven't seen anybody behind the scenes from Remitly, and today we are very, very excited to have one of the reps with us right here on the show. Amy, thank you for being on here today. Let me get you to a minute right there. There we go.
Am I talking to myself?
There we go. No,
DJ Fisher, can you hear me?
Now. How are you?
Oh, okay. I am fine. How are you?
Not bad. I thought you just came in to dance initially because you're just dancing non-stop. Well,
hopefully after this I can continue my dancing.
There we go. There we go. So I've talked to you guys about Remitly several times, and today's the first time we're actually meeting one of the reps here. They've supported our show right from the beginning, and we're extremely grateful about that. But I don't want to, you know, I've had several meetings, and this is not for Amy, this is for all of you listening. I've had several meetings with Amy by phone, by email, by text message. This is the first time I'm actually seeing you.
I know, isn't that incredible?
It is. That is cool.
We do Zoom videos and you're off camera. Most of us are off camera, so
Can you
it's
imagine?
a pleasure.
Yeah, my face is good for radio, not for camera and TV.
No, I disagree.
You once mentioned you had an African heritage.
Yes. I am a I don't know if I'll call it first generation or second generation. My parents are American citizens, but they live in Nigeria. But I am, I guess, second generation Nigerian.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Well, almost all Nigerians do have a link with Ghana, so I think there's some percentage of you from Ghana, so we'll take that.
We are brothers and sisters.
So have you ever been to Ghana or Nigeria before?
Oh yeah, I mean, I lived in Nigeria for over 10 years. When my parents had us here, they took us back when we were quite young, and we went to primary school and most of our secondary school in Nigeria.
Oh, I see.
And so I had the privilege of living in a small village with grandpa not too far, grandma not too far, aunties and uncles all around us, so it was a wonderful childhood.
That's good. So you actually tried, your Nigerian jollof before you actually modified it to get your favorite Ghanaian jollof along the line. So food is cool. You actually live there. You actually live there a little bit. How about music?
Yes,
I mean, you enjoy listening to Afrobeats?
I love Afrobeats. Be it Ghanaian Afrobeats or Nigerian Afrobeats, I absolutely love it. I love, actually, one of my favorite artists is Kiddy. I hope I'm pronouncing his name well. I love Kiddy. I love Kiss Daniel. I love. Is it Sarkozy or Sarkodie?
Sarkodie.
Yes. I enjoy Afrobeats.
You are updated. You're really updated.
Yes, I try to.
There are people. Well, we haven't had Sarkodie on the show yet. We had Kiddy on very early in the show, and he's doing pretty well. He'll be back again pretty soon. So cool. All right, let's get to Remitly. I mean, so what's your role? What's your role actually within Remitly?
My role within Remitly, I am in the marketing department. I head community and media for the Africa regions and the Philippines as well.
Oh, and the Philippines.
Okay. Yes,
that's cool. And I mean, look, people have been very pleased with your reach and your rates. I actually haven't had any complaints yet. There's just one person who was complaining, so that's cool, and we are glad to play a role within that. But apart from the money transfer part, Remitly does a lot within the community. And would you kindly share a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, sure. You know, one of the reasons I left corporate America for over 10 years. I'm sort of dating myself, but I left corporate America and my goal was just to stay self-employed. But when the opportunity to work for Remitly came up, I wasn't sure if I wanted to get back into corporate America. But once I went through they put you through a rigorous interview process. But after I went through the first 3 interviews, I just knew if I was going to go back into corporate America, this is definitely a job that I wanted. The company actually genuinely cares about making sure that they do the best that they can to make transferring money back and forth home as easy as possible and as affordable as possible. You know, so when it comes to the community side, what we do with our marketing dollars in the community side is we do the best that we can to partner with nonprofit organizations that are truly impacting the community. So we've worked with Nkoga. We are very heavy in the Bronx community, in the Bronx, New York community. And we actually have our ambassadors that are based in the Bronx. So we do the best that we can to hire from within the corridors that we focus on. And when I say corridors, I mean, you know, the countries that we focus on. And, you know, Ghana is very dear to our heart. So we truly do the best we can to be involved in the community with our marketing dollars, you know, in exchange for whatever marketing activities that we need. So we do the best we can to put that money into where our customers are at.
Awesome. And I would like to say it out there, although we haven't signed anything yet, that we'll be doing something for Christmas with you. So to our listeners,
I would love that. I'm looking forward to it.
We tend to do a little bit with the community over Christmas, and we'll be working with Remitly towards that for Christmas 2022. That's it, 2022. Yeah. Cool.
Yes, this Christmas.
What's your coverage like?
Our coverage, we are in over 120 plus countries. When it comes to sub-Saharan Africa, we are in a majority of the sub-Saharan African countries. Most of our send countries would be, you know, the UK, the US, Canada. You can send into anywhere in Ghana. And our methods are either mobile money, or you can send it into bank deposit. Our network of banks are most of the major banks we are partners of. GCB, I think is GTB, Zenith, just, you know, Fidelity. Just if you go into our app, you see a whole list. So whatever is convenient for the recipients, it's our goal to try to make it as easy. So if it's mobile money, great. If it's bank deposit, we are there. If it's cash pickup, whatever makes it easier for our customers, you know, to pick up the money that they need.
Someone just sends me a text message. Fisher, I love Remitly. Their rates are good, but can she tell us how do they make money since they don't charge us fees?
Well, the way that we make our money, you know, whatever we do make, we make it from the FX, from the exchange rate. So depending on what the exchange rate for the Ghanaian cedi is for that day, we push as much as we can towards the customer, and the remaining of it, they keep to pay people like me.
I'm going to check whilst we're talking. I'm trying to sign on to my Remitly account to find out what's Remitly's rate to Ghana today. Just find out I'll see what the rate is today.
It's always competitive.
It is. It is. From what I've seen, it always is competitive. So I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me select somebody to send quick and Krabby. Oh my goodness.
DJ Fisher, let me beat you to it. I have it right here.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. One USD. Okay. So if we're saying for new customers, it would be $8.96 Ghana cedis to $1. What do you have for the existing customer?
$8.53.
Yes. So for our existing customers, it would be $8.53, but for the first time you sign on, we push more of the savings to you as a thank you.
You know, I didn't even realize that.
Oh, you did it?
No.
Yes, there's always a new.
I know that when you refer somebody, you get like $25. So
yes, you do. You do.
The person
you get $25. Exactly. Yeah.
So Baba, it's better than Sendwave. Well.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Emmeline.
Yeah, the rates And there's no doubt about it. Your rates are very, very good. And I told you personally, I think I mentioned it on here. I was in Ghana 3 weeks ago in Akosombo. And driver picks me up. I'm heading to Accra. And he just told me at the last moment that he didn't have gas in the car. And I only had dollars on me. And it was Sunday and the forest bureaus around me were all closed. So for a split second, I'm confused. Do I drive back and call a friend of mine to get some money? I didn't want to do that. And then I remembered, oh, what the heck? I have Remitly. I can send money to him immediately. And so I could see how fast it was myself, clicking it on my phone and him getting that right away, sitting next to me, and then stopping at the gas station to get some gas. That was very good. So me advertising Remitly is not just saying words. It's actually having a lived experience because I could actually see what it was. And so I'm very, very grateful and very, very happy about that.
Oh, thank you, DJ, for sure. It's incredible how things have changed in the past, 10 years with the transition from, digital remittance, from, actually going to the store to send the money and to actually digital remittance and how quickly you can send the money and people will receive it. It's amazing how things have changed for the better.
Oh yes, definitely. Looking at expanding anymore? Always looking at opportunities to expand.
We are always looking at expanding. My department is not the one that's in charge of that, but we are constantly expanding. But the app has the most updated information on how many countries we currently have. But at the moment, it's over 120.
Man, that's a lot. That's a lot, and we're very happy with you. Like as I did say earlier, I was very happy when we got on board. Yes, the partnership has been great, and I hope that from your end, you also say that we.
DJ Fischel, you have made me look good. I have so many people sending me links, so it's been a wonderful partnership, and I'm looking forward to it continuing.
There we go. Long may it last. Well, thank you very much. One thing I want you to do for me before we leave. Can you tell me what song you want me to play for? What Afrobeat song you want me to play? I'll do that. Oh my God!
Can you play Mon Bebe?
Oh, I got you.
I'll
play that
jam.
for you in the next hour. Oh, there's a question here.
There's a question. Okay.
Can I send money from Ghana to the US using Remitly?
No, we are not there yet. We are not there yet, but we are working slowly to include other countries that are not the typical US and Canada and UK. We're working towards it.
Yeah, there's a question I get a lot. Can I send money to the UK using Remitly?
I know.
We're not there yet, but I think I told you also. There was last year. No, it was earlier this year. There was some problems in Southern Sudan, and somebody called me out of the blue. I didn't know them, but they stole my number on that and asked me a Remitly question if they could send it. They were sending money, and some way the rebels were getting the money. And so they wanted to use Remitly and asked me if it was safe. And I said, from what I know, there shouldn't be any problems. And 2 days later, they sent a message saying, thank you for telling them about Remitly. The rebels couldn't intercept anything. And it was, it was very, very good. I was very happy about that. Another question.
Brings joy to my heart.
Yes. Why should we use Remitly? What sets them apart from every other company?
What sets us apart? I would say it's the heart of the company. I mean, we are all selling the similar products, but the foundation that the organization was founded on, our CEO, the idea of Remitly came up when he was working at Barclays Bank in Kenya. So he truly understands the difficulties that came with sending money back and forth. He understands, some of the challenges that we have back in Africa. So his heart is connected to Africa, and they truly do the best that they can, especially when it comes to community. Let's just take the financial part of it out. We'll always be competitive. But the fact that they actually have a division like the one that I work in, where we use our marketing dollars towards hiring within the community, I think that is what sets us apart from our competitors.
Awesome. I think similar question on YouTube about whether you can transfer money from the UK to the US and vice versa. They're not there yet, so I think that's
we're not there yet.
Right, man. Amy, thank you so much. Personally
and
professionally,
DJ
just want to say thank you for everything.
Thank you
for us. And Mon Bebe coming up in the second hour. Thank
Can't
you.
wait.
There we go. Viewers.
Thank you, everyone.
I've told you, Remitly, the right way to send money anytime you want to do that anywhere around the world, or sending home to friends and family back in Ghana, sending money. The right way to do it, the safest way to do it, the absolutely best way to do it is through
Yes, I agree.
Remitly. There we go. There we go.
Thank you.
DJ Fish Show, the old school professor.
Don't ever waste your tears on that insensitive. There's better things for you. I mean, what you really need is someone who cares. Someone that's gonna be there for you. Someone like me, baby. Someone with sensitivity.
And that's how our partnership has been from January 1st, 2022, all the way till now. Remitly, sending money to your friends and family over in Ghana. All you have to do is download the Remitly app. Competitive rates compared to any company that you know. Your friends will be happy, relatives will be happy. You will be happy anytime you refer somebody. $25 to both of you. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Baba, you're downloading. Hold on, I'll send you the link. I'll get 25, you get 25 as well.
Kiss your tears, erase all your doubts. 'Cause for you I'm here, and you won't be without love. Listen, baby, don't need a man that'll give you money. No, come on, let me show you just what you need, honey. Don't need a man that'll treat you right. Well, you need a man with sensitivity. A man like me. Someone who can love you. Someone who will need you. Someone who will treat you right. Like me, girl. Someone who can hold it tight. Someone stable in your life. Oh, baby. A man with sensitivity, a man like baby.
Hey, she said 8.9 to the city. Hey, money transfers every day. Then on the ground, my goodness, our city is running helter skelter.
You need a man with sensitivity, a man like me.
You see, you need someone who's there like a gentleman. If anybody can fit the description, baby, I can. Someone who cares and dares to give himself completely. You got it in me. You need a man with sensitivity.
You need a man, not any man, with sensitive. That's what I can give. You need a man, not any man, with sensitive. That's what I can give. You need a man, not any man, with sensitive. That's what I can give.
Baby, relax, sit back and chill. Yeah, give me a second and let me tell you how I feel. It's all around town, you've been stepping out, running your mouth about what make you think I wouldn't find out. Was I not there for you, truly care for you? Maybe my love was just too much. Could've had a good now the love is gone. Now it's back to your head with the 5411s on. Cause it lays you with the finest.
Live out of Accra, Ghana, Koze. Koze.
Glory, baby.
Amsterdam, Leticia. Hey.
Backseat beef, spinning Henny in the slab. Thought it was me that you was all about, but I'm having downs, cause I see you trying to play me out. And when I'm from, I got a crib with beef. Didn't I represent you when I caught him in the streets? So let me get the keys to the Lex, and then my checks, and then my hang up baguettes around your neck, babe. Doesn't lace you with the fine, doesn't make you wanna scream, yeah. Doesn't hit it from the front to back. Doesn't let him pick it down like that. Didn't only the love was gone. Never thought that you'd do me wrong. Never thought that this love was strong. Baby, no more. No more late night creeps. No more VIP. No more dough. Can't even kick it no more, baby. No more late night creeps. No more VIP. No more dough. We can't. No more shopping sprees. No more, no more, no more, no more, no more. Yeah, no more, no more shopping sprees. No more late night creeps. No more VIP. No more dough. We can't even kick it no more.
That's
Milton Keynes.
Here I go, here I go, here I go again, girls. What's my weakness? Okay, then chillin', minding my business. You saw I looked around and I couldn't believe this. I swear, I stand, my niece, my witness. The brother had it going on.
Of course, yeah. Now you know exactly where the music is coming from and everything else.
I hope no, that don't make me see what I want. Slip, slide to it swiftly. Felt it in my hips, so I dip back to my bag of tricks. Then I flip forward tip, made me wanna do tricks on them, lick them like a lollipop should be lit. Came to my senses and I chill for a bit. Don't know how you do the voodoo that you do so well. It's a spell, hell, make me wanna shoot. You packed in your stack, especially in the back, brother. Wanna thank your mother for a butt like that. Can I get some fries with that shake, booby? If looks could kill you, would be an Uzi or a shotgun. Bang! What's up with that thing? I wanna know, how does it hang? Straight up, wait up, hold up, Mr. Lover. Like Prince said, you're a sexy mother. Well, I like them real wild. B-boy style by the mile. Smooth black skin with a smile. Bright as the sun, I wanna have some fun. Come and give me some of that yum chocolate chip honey dip. Can I get a scoop? Baby, take the ride in my coupe. You make me wanna shoot.
Twenty minutes away from Amma and Amaarae, mother and daughter live on the show.
Hello, stranger. It feels so good to see you back again. Tell me, how has it been? It seems like a mighty long time. My baby, it seems like a mighty long time.
Come la head on. Texas in the building. Live. Hey.
Let me see something. Give it to me, baby. Yeah.
I know it's on your mind.
Let me hold something, baby. You want it? You want it? Show up. It's time for big stuff. Yeah. Coming to you live and you never get enough. See, me no care, cause we well dangerous. And we be getting down. This ain't nothing new to us. Now you be sexy. Check me, make you want me. Sweat me. Where you mad at? What you said? That relationship dead. Then it's time to move ahead. What the real like? What the deal like? What you feel like? Sex tonight.
Many suckers and not enough time to fuck up all of them with one clip from me nine. To shoot to kill them, say me don't care. I tried to chill, but it don't get me nowhere. I just put on me gun in a me suitcase. Pick up me fist, see both of them face. Flip, slip, on the guy head kick. Boom, back, and at one shot no liquor. No to show once again. We distinguish with bad boys them. And if you a bad boy, another guy can try. Let me see the fist them.
We got the brat in the house. And me, y'all know who I be. Check it. I got beats and beats that you love to ride to. Funk for your trunk is what I provide you. So slide through your hood with me in your deck is your correct way to get your groove on. Flossing, I paid the cost to be the boss as a kid. Now I be the one that you can't mess with. They thought luck did it, but it didn't, cause I'm back again, back with the big and my newfound friend.
Sliding in from the front, never way behind. You're trying to figure how I came with the style of mine. Remain in your seats as I release the clip into your hip. Brad and Biggie Small.
Oh shit, on top of all that, I'm so remarkable. Flow, making competition know it. Ain't an MC coming close to thee. Notorious B.I.G. Baby, baby.
Professor.
Who's the mag? Shirley. Next week by now, we'll be live, kicking it live out of London, England. Hey, I can't believe it's almost time for you and I to kick it together. To my UK crew, man, you know who'll be there? I will. You know who should be there? You should. Together, we'll make it a wonderful evening. Yanko MQF. Hey! To the rest of the world, you might catch us on Zoom, catch us on YouTube or on Facebook, one way or the other. We'll definitely let you be a part of it. But for those of you live out in London, England, you can't miss it. White and Jeans on Sunday, the 28th day of August. It's a bank holiday weekend. And it will be me and you. Oh man. and I together. Oh man, standing tall. And then again, me and you, London Square. I'm looking forward to fish and chips. But one thing I can guarantee you, it's a wonderful experience. Exactly a week from today, the Crown Hotel, London, NW2. MQF team live. I'm not telling you who'll be there. Be there, you would know.
I'm cherished, baby, so tenderly. All the times I spend with you, I treasure, girl. You know I do. Everything I possess is down to you, more or less. Anything that you say, I'm for you, all the way. All the joy that you bring makes my heart wanna sing. We live forever this way. You and I stand with our heads held up high. Me and you together, whatever we do. You and I.
Hey, Maureen, I know you'll be there too. Hey. Just don't bring an Arsenal jersey over there, Maureen. I beg you, don't wear no Arsenal jersey there, man. Maria Bruce Dago, one of the first people I know who bought her tickets. Yes, you'll be there, of course, live. After party in your room, right? Hey.
When you came, didn't you feel the same? Reaching out for your hand, hoping you understand. Now we know where it's at, and we're both certain that we'll live forever this way. You and I stand with our hands held up high. Me and you.
Metal Man.
Whatever we do, you and I stand with our heads held up high. Me and you together, whatever we do.
The old school professor. The old school professor.
When things go wrong, when the scent of her lingers and temptation strong, cold, cold heart done by you. Something's looking better, baby. Just pass it through.
Hey, I know you like that song, man. George and Anita.
Cold, cold heart done by you. Something's looking better, baby.
Yehuda, good to see you on there. Showing mom some of the cheerleading tricks, huh? Berlin, nice one, man. Where's Doc? Where's Doc? Say hi to Doc for me.
We don't have that time for psychological romance. No romance, no romance, no romance for me. Mama, come on, baby, tell me what's the word up. Everybody say, when you hear the call, you got to get it underway.
Hey, Doc. Welcome back from Ghana, man. 2022 was successful, I know. 23, I'm joining you. There we go.
When I think about you, the feelings can't explain why after all this time, my heart still feels bad. When I look at you, memories of love, like no one before. You stay on my mind. Always so special.
Nana Sewa.
For each other, you will stay on my mind. For always and forever.
Young, successful Afro-pop star, Amaarae is her name. And her wonderful mom, representing WGHS wherever she goes. Amabewa. Our guest coming up pretty soon in another 4 or 5 minutes or so. As we round up on the old school session. Hold on tight.
About you, my feelings can't explain why after all this time my heart still feels pain. When I look at you, memories of love, like no one before. You stay on my mind.
Hey! She's ready. She's ready. Mom is in the building. I can see the green and yellow hearts already. Hey, that's what's up.
No sleep last night. Been dreaming of you.
Oh, and that's Amaarae too. Yeah. Guys, who's the star right now? Mom or her daughter?
I just can't help the way that I feel.
Amma and Marie, ready for you in the next 2 minutes or so. MQF it is. Tell a friend to let a friend know we live. Hold on tight.
Cause I can't help the way that I feel. I just can't help the way that I feel. Baby, you make my love come down. Ooh, you make my love come down. Make it come all the way down. Ooh, you make my love come down. Baby, you make my love come down. Ooh, you make my love come down. Can't do without your tender love. There's no way out, and I can't help the way that I feel. I just can't help the way that I feel. Your love has a force, got me under your spell. So take me, I'm yours.
All right then, old school as we wind it down.
The way that I feel.
On the first 90 minutes of the session.
The way that I feel.
Nina. Shirley and the Milton's Keen Lights. Waterloo, England. Hey.
Baby, you make my love come down. Ooh, you make my love come down. Make it come all the way down. Ooh, you make my love come down. Baby, you make my love come down. Ooh, you make my love come down.
All right then, for weeks, should I say weeks? Maybe months. For months, I've been trying to get this talented young lady into the studio, and today I'm delighted to do that. And it's like buy one, get one free. I have mom and I have the daughter as well. But before I bring them on, this is one of the Amaarae tunes that I love, man. We'll start with this one before we bring them on the show.
Make me leave the one I'm with. Jumping ship, done with this. More than done with this. Pour me another drink, take another sip.
My man Money Boy, I know this is your song as well, man.
Done with this, pour me another drink, take another sip, and another sip. Jump and shake, jump and shit. Pretty girls like to jump and shit. Look at these Caesar, kill the bastards. You was a curse, but it is a blessing. Shorty move like Tetris. I come through and I wreck it. Little devil with a passion, suspended. They wanna give her the serpent. They wanna give out the perfect style. She come through with a joystick. Hope she can run. Come see us up, pick up, she curse you. One step when I bring up the gate. Come bring on the rock. The pieces are like one piece on the shine. The one I want. Jumping ship. Done with this. When you're done with this, pour me another drink. Take another sip and another sip. Jumping ship.
If you wanna hit the Molly, go and party, pop up by in Abu Dhabi. That's enough to keep me shoddy. I'ma go ahead and fuck with you regardless. Wrap up blunt and get me started, hold the fire, light my body up and try. My body up and try. You gon' make me leave the one I'm with. Yeah, jumping ship, pull up and pop it in place. Show me how dirty you play, please. Just like this, yeah, just like this. Be the one I'm with. You gon' make me leave the one I'm with.
Jumping ship. Done with this. When you're done with this, pour me another drink. Take another sip and another sip. You gon' make me leave the one I'm with. Jumping ship.
Jumping Ship is this one from Amaarae. Lovely, lovely tune, Afro pop. And it's about time that I welcome them on there. Well, we'll start with Mom. Good. I'll have Mom on first. We'll talk to Mom first, and then Amaarae joins us later. Amma, good afternoon or good evening to you, rather. Oops, let me get you to unmute right here. Can you unmute on this one? Yeah. I think, okay. There we go. Got you now. Amma, good evening. How are you?
I'm well, Fisher. How are you?
Well, I'm here and I'm happy to have you here. Before
Hello,
your
everybody.
daughter, like I was telling everybody, you were the star. Amma
now
was the star.
now they are persona non grata cry.
Oh, right now nobody cares. Before that, hey, Amma was the quintessential British lady. Everybody was happy to be around and very, 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 very lovely and nice to be with. And Gehi, Gehi people, let me just make this clear. Today is not your show. It's not about you. It's about Amaarae. But Amma, I mean, everywhere you go, your name is synonymous with Wesley Girls High School. How do you feel seeing all these comments from some of your mates, some of your juniors, and even some of your seniors?
Oh, it's amazing. I just love, WGHS and, the sisterhood that we have is fantastic. Amaarae has a million aunties all from, Wesley Girls, and the way they own her and the way, they are proud of her and the way they big her up. I have to also say that my mates from Association International as well.
I know.
Amma Botswa is here.
I know. They'll be making a whole
and
lot
my
of
mate
noise.
from Lagos, Maya Bruce Tego, the one and only MVP, my partner in crime, and Amaarae's one and only auntie. Maria has actually also known Amaarae since Amaarae was born. She was at Amaare's graduation. I know. So a whole bunch of the aunties and uncles here have known her for a while. So
Amaarae, unnecessary pressure. They are just putting you under pressure. But that's cool. I mean, every parent is proud to see their child do very well. And how proud are you to see Amaarae in the limelight?
Oh my goodness. I can't just even begin to tell you how proud I am. I mean, it's nail biting, as every parent whose child is out there, in the public eye, trying to do their own thing. And me being, personally involved, in her career as well, because I'm her business manager.
Okay.
It adds, to the anxiety. I mean, before she goes out on stage for live shows, for example, I'm just a nervous, a mess, a wreck. But the minute she steps out there and she starts doing her thing, I'm jamming in the, wings and, really enjoying and grinning from ear to ear. I can't begin to say how proud I am of her. She never wanted a doll or anything like that when she was young. Anytime you asked her what she wanted, it was always a musical instrument.
Oh, so you're not surprised with the career path?
Oh, not at all. She always wanted a guitar. She always wanted a mic. She always wanted something musical. And
I'll ask her. I'll ask her whether you people put her under pressure. You know how typical or stereotypical African parents? No.
I'll leave her to speak to her.
I'll ask her. Amaarae, just be honest. If you want me to put my mom out of the video to tell me, I'll take her off. It's your show. We are just giving mom a few minutes.
She tells me her mind all the time.
Oh, wow. So that wasn't a surprise at all. So right from youth.
Yep.
But do you think it was something she would just do on the side, not really professional?
Yeah, I thought it was a hobby, and initially it was a way for her to stay out of trouble. Whenever she was, home for the long vacation, she would go and intern at a studio, a recording studio, and she would come and ask me for money to, go and do her studio thing. And then her brother, I'd let her brother go with her, So she was doing her thing. I didn't know how, serious she was about it, or
Right.
I thought she was just having fun. Until, after college, she came to me one day in my room and she put her headphones on my head, my ears. And she said, listen to me. I'm like, who's that? She said, it's me. I was like, what? She said, yeah, that's me. And she showed me a whole, PowerPoint document that she had done with charts and graphs about how she was going to be able to make money from it, how the first, few years would be investments, so yeah, like payback period.
Oh, I went mute.
I'm
I
mute.
can't hear, Mom.
Oh, wow.
Is it
Hello?
me? Yes, okay, you're back.
All right, yes.
Suddenly went off.
Okay, so
Maybe
as
this
I
one.
was saying, she would, so she showed me all those graphs and how, she was going. I mean, she had done a whole business plan.
Right.
And so I was like, oh, wow, did you do this? She said, yep, that's the education you paid for. I remember the exact words. So I said, well, let's do this then. So, I put my whole chest into it and my whole body and soul. And the rest, as they say, is history.
Okay, look at us talking about her as if she's not here. We're coming to you. Amaarae, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem at all. Are you here? Are you in New York?
No, I'm in Ghana at the moment. I'm at home in Ghana. Yes.
Weren't you on stage a few weeks
ago?
Yes,
I was. Yes, I flew back the next morning.
Really?
Early the next morning. Yes.
I saw you. I saw clips of you on stage, and I just assumed, oh, you stayed back for a little holiday. You went back.
Yes, I did.
You guys collect miles like crazy. Anyway, so Mom has been telling your story, and I just want to hear it from you as well. When did you, at what age did it click that this is what, I mean, the music thing was something that you would follow professionally?
I think it was probably during high school. As my mom was saying, it really was a summer internship thing that I used to do at Scratch Studios in East Legon. And as I was interning, the engineer would also give us time to make our own music and stuff like that. So that was kind of the start of it, just kind of understanding what it entailed. And then when I went to college, I think I asked my mom if I could start taking voice lessons because I wanted to improve on my voice.
Oh, so
and
you did it professionally?
I took voice lessons, and then I also took a music business class that my school was offering. And I was interning at studios in college. I was DJing part-time in college. So I was kind of doing all of that over that 4 years just to gain an education and kind of see what the trends are, see what it would take.
So where was this? What college was this?
Agnes Scott College. I went to school in Atlanta.
Okay. And well, it's a right place for all this where you can enhance your musical career.
Yeah. So when I graduated and I came back in to Ghana in 2017, I was working on my friend's album. I was helping him re-record his album. And I was probably home for 3 months. And sometime in August, I met a guy. His name is Matumbo, and he was just like, oh, I had colored hair at the time, and I always dress, I'm very fashion forward. So he was like, oh, I like your hair, I like the way you look, what do you do? And I told him, I make music, and he was like, oh, let's do something together. So he started helping me with his visuals. I introduced him to my mom. I really did give her like a very long business plan of like what to expect, how much it would cost to start up, when we could start to expect earning back. And then she just, she was down. So we started pursuing it professionally in 2017.
Wow, that's like crazy. It just took off from there. Now, still, so you're doing the music thing. You had no clue that you blow up like this, right? What was the real first sign that, you know what, I could be bigger than just this small community in Ghana, I could actually take it out?
The day that I started doing it professionally, I always knew that was my ambition. So for me, I don't think it was ever like a question of, am I going to blow up? It was always, oh, I'm going to. It's just, this is what it's going to take. And I've always really want to say the reason we even began this journey in the first place was because we believed that we could take things to a global stage, you know, outside of just the Ghanaian space. That was the goal from the start.
Wow. Amma, that's your daughter for real. Comfy.
I was about to say that Wesley Girls plus Legon plus so Yankee and all of that. Confident high.
Comfy. Amaarae, did you school in Ghana as well at all?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Oh, cool. So you did Ghana before coming to college in Atlanta and then going back. Where in Ghana? Wesley Girls High School?
No, please. I went to school at Ghana International School.
Okay. I was going to say, hey, that would have been like today they will die on this stage. Now, my first introduction to you, I must confess, was Sad Girls Love Money.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first time it hit me, and then I didn't even know who. I knew Amaarae, and somebody told me, oh, she's Ghanaian. I said, oh, really? This girl is good. Months later, I come in here, oh, it's my friend's daughter. That made my happiness even extra. Oh, tell me the story of that song. Writing it, what was behind it?
That record actually was it happened in two parts. So the remix is kind of what took off.
Oh.
But when we did the initial record was the last song that I put on my project, and it literally came. We did it the week before. And I remember when we did it, I was telling everyone, I was like, this record is going to be a hit. And I remember everyone telling me, no, I think you should shoot a video for another song. And I was like, no, trust me, let's do this record. So we did the record, we shot the video, we pushed it on radio in like the UK for about 6 months. Like we put some radio spend behind it, some marketing spend behind it for about 6 to 7 months. And then I went to LA around May of last year. And as I was in LA, I started to see the record picking up like in clubs, at like parties, at house parties, and people knew the song and they knew who I was. So my next thing was, well, we should probably do a remix with a US-based artist who has strong numbers. And luckily, one of the people that we were working with at the time, her name was Shaq. She was the manager of an artist named Kali Uchis, who I like just loved and thought was awesome. And she was like, yeah, Kali wants to do something with you, you know, send over a record. And I was like, Sad Girls is perfect. And my kind of mind frame was Kali had really strong streaming numbers, like streaming in the hundreds of millions and billions. So I was like, this is the perfect person to hop on the record because her fan base is already just going to take it and run with it. So we did the remix September of 2021. And I think it was out for about a month. It was streaming really well, like maybe about, we got to like 1 million in 2 weeks. So it was steady progress. And all of a sudden in October, it started to pick up on TikTok during the Halloween weekend. And I was like, finally, you know, this is kind of where all of our spend and our efforts and our energies went to. I saw those numbers translate, and then it just took off from there. And the rest is history.
Wow, that's insane. Now, while all this was going on, did you understand what was going on? And the numbers and streaming.
Yeah. So when we started in 2017, what she would do is she would send me articles to read. And then she would send me, she would tell me to watch certain documentaries, music documentaries. So essentially she schooled me in the music business, you know. So by the time Sad Girls took off, I understood, you know, to a good extent what all that meant. When we first started, one of the first things that I did was I found her legal representation as well as an accountant. So I did both. We went to the UK. We actually moved and went to live in the UK for 6 months to push the music. You know, we had done that with Lagos. I packed her and a bunch of kids up and sent them to Lagos for about 3 weeks, you know, where she was just doing TV, radio, you know, she did a live performance and stuff like that. So by the time she left Lagos, you know, her songs had been all over the radio and on TV and stuff, and they knew her because she'd done some collabs with some Nigerian artists as well. So we replicated that in the UK. We rented a place for 6 months. I went with her. Fortunately, I had, you know, quit my job by then. So I went with her, stayed with her for 6 months. And, you know, we did BBC with Jam Supernova. We did and not something radio, right, mommy? I don't remember what. You remember?
I don't remember, but I know we did a few.
Yeah, online radio with some
Yeah.
girl. I've forgotten. Yeah,
So you
but
pushed it hard.
we
Pushed it
did,
hard.
we did. Like you said, we put some spend behind it also for a radio plugging. So it was on UK radio quite a bit. And then somebody called me once, and then I think my friend, she and her kids were in the US, and she said she heard the song on the street. Someone was washing their car and was blaring the song, in the streets. And so that's how we realized that, something, is going on here, so.
Wow, this is full-time commitment.
Mhm.
Now, yeah, full-time commitment. Now, Amma, you know how sometimes our people are. Did you get phone calls on the side, people saying, hey, Amma, I'm music way banking.
We certainly did.
Did you? I know. I'm sure. Mom got that.
Hobby.
Did you? What were your responses to that? Or did you think 50-50? They might be right. Or am I going fully behind what my daughter?
Never. So my responses would be, you know what? She's just out of college, undergrad. If she goes and gets a job in the bank, she's going to make 2,000 cedis a month. Net. If she makes 2,000 cedis a month, and with this music right now, I mean, she may not make anything at all, but she will go and do one live performance. And back then, live performances, people would ask her to perform for free and tell her that she wants exposure. But she being the headstrong, person that she is, and knowing exactly where she was going, most of the time she would refuse to do some of these things. But we got some paying gigs, So I thought, if she can get a paying gig for 10,000 cedis, which is like 5 months of, slogging away, behind some computer, and she would have hated, working in the bank by any chance. So I said, listen, let's do this. Let's give ourselves a few years and see how it goes, And I knew she was dedicated. She would put in the work. I also brought the, business side and put it behind it. And we had faith. So I just kind of, was batting people away, keeping, everybody will say stuff, or people will say stuff, and I'll be like, you know what, that's what she loves to do. So we'll see. Sometimes I'll just say, okay, when people tell me, money.
Exactly. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. We'll go along those lines. Well, I mean, it's been a lovely journey, which is pretty much just starting. Now, where we are now is on a different level. How did Wakanda come up?
The Black Panther soundtrack, actually, I have a friend who owns a magazine in Nigeria. And when they were working on the soundtrack, he just texted me. He was like, hey, we're working on the Black Panther soundtrack. I know you'd be great for it. I want to bring you down to Lagos to do it. And I was like, yeah, perfect. And he was like, oh, we already have a song for you in mind. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, and he sent me the song, and I was like, I like the song, but I feel like I can give you something better. Can I bring my production team down, et cetera, et cetera. And so we were all set to go. And then last minute, they were like, yeah, we don't want to pay for your production team. So my mom was like, all right, cool. We as a company, we have a company called Golden Child. We'll pay for your producers to go. You guys do the session. But she literally said, make sure you come back with something, because this is an investment that we're making. So when we went, we had literally about 12-hour turnover to do the record and leave. And when we got there, initially, it was just supposed to be records for the soundtrack for the movie, which was supposed to come out around November. And they liked the record that we did so much that they were like, okay, cool, you have a record, Thames has a record, there's another artist that has a record. We want to do kind of like a prologue for promotion, because you guys are, big names in the African space, and we love the records that you guys have done. So we think this would be a good way to get fans excited about the movie. And that's how it came about. Literally, I think we turned the song over in 12 hours. And then in like 2 weeks, Disney was like, hey, we want to do the prologue EP. And they did that in like 2 to 3 weeks of like contract negotiations, finishing up the record, putting it out, etc.
This is crazy, because I mean, you could do the record and it's not guaranteed that Marvel will take it or Disney will take it. They could listen and then decide, blah, blah, blah. So the phone call comes through and he says, "Hey, we're going with it."
Yep. She was actually in California when the phone call came. And they were like, can she get here in, I think, 24 or 36 hours? And I'm like, we'll make it happen. So she was finishing her next record. You know, she was in camp with a, team. So we kind of sped it up, a couple of days, finished it, then flew her to New York. No, she had a live gig at Brown University on Rhode Island.
Okay.
So she went to do the live gig. We found a car we found a flight to New York instead of going back to LA. And then New York to Accra. She put her suitcase down, picked another one on a flight to Lagos. And then she went into studio at 10 p.m. in Lagos. And by 5 a.m. they had a song. So it's quite a story. Yeah.
Charlie, the title of the song.
Yes.
Has anybody asked you why?
So morbid. Truly, I had another name. I had another name for it, but the exec producer, Ludwig is he's a German producer, and he just was insisting on that name because of the connection that it has to the storyline. So I can't say too much about the storyline, but he was like, this is in direct reference to what happens in the storyline. Okay. And if it's a prologue, it's a good title to have. I had a totally different title for it, and he was like, no, we have to stick to the storyline, so this has to be the title. And I was like,
the title of the song is A Body and Coffin.
Yeah, so dark.
It's so dark. Yeah,
so dark. I did not like it. I literally fought them for so long. I was like, this is where I come from. We don't do this. But I just I was telling him, I was like, Ludwig, we don't do this in my culture. Like, this is a bit morbid. He was like, well, this is what the movie is about. So but yeah, I just said my prayers and gave it to God and Ludwig.
When it comes to this soundtrack stuff, do they let you watch the movie? Do they tell you a little bit about the movie before you start writing stuff?
So what Ludwig actually did was he let us read parts of the script.
Okay.
And then he gave us a synopsis. Okay. So I had my co-writer with me, and literally just based on the synopsis, we wrote a record for a very specific scene that was going to happen. So we wrote the record around the scene. Yeah.
Wow, this is crazy. So you get in late, you sit back, write. Do you do the melodies yourself? Somebody does your melodies. Do you do the lyrics? I know you like writing. Do you do the melody yourself? Everything?
So over the years, I've put together a writing and production team. So it's myself, 2 producers, and 1 co-writer. So it was all 4 of us in the session together. And it was literally everyone bouncing off ideas. So there's melodies that I'll write. There's melodies my co-writer will write. One of the producer might suggest something. So all 4 of us, our voices are on there. They're doing backgrounds. They're doing just Foley around the record, and then my vocal is the main one, but where it's quite it's a team effort.
Wow. I wonder where's this music talent from? Your mom, when I first met your mom, right? 1990, I think. Your mom was in Sabah Hall, Legon.
Yep.
And one of those, in the afternoons, was when I'm hungry, I'll go to your mom's room, and she used to cook very nicely. But I don't recall your mom singing at all.
No,
Mom was great in the kitchen. Then all of a sudden, her daughter blows up to be a superstar. Where's this talent from?
Well, my father is he used to play in his school band, and he likes music. So he's actually, I don't know if he's a good singer, but I've been told he's a decent singer. So I want to assume that this is kind of where it's coming from. But both of my parents have great taste in music, and they've always played music around me. All of my uncles and aunts have always played all types of music. So I think it was just kind of inevitable being exposed to that much music, that one of us was going to pick up a talent for it.
Apart from the choir, where do you sing? Where did you sing? Did you used to sing?
Even the choir, Mr. Ujona wouldn't have me. How would you used to kick me out of the music room all the time? I could never, tone semitone. I could never figure that. I'm like,
semitone.
Why are people clapping to things that are drawn on the blackboard? What is this? What does it mean? I could never figure it out.
Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Amaarae, look, we're extremely proud of you. We're very happy with where your work is currently and where it's heading to. Oh, do you have any collaborations with any of the other Ghanaian artists?
Wow, I'm trying to think. Not at the moment, I feel like I reach out, but no one ever really fully it never fully materializes. So I don't know, maybe eventually we'll do something together, but so far no one so far.
Wow. Is it, I mean, I was listening, I called your genre or your style Afro pop versus a lot more of the Afro beats. Last week we had a program on Afro beats and this came up. So would I be right if I called yours Afro pop, the style?
I think it's more like Afro fusion, just because it takes from so many different types of influences all over the world. Whereas like Afro pop, I think is very head on African music, but in like a pop sense, you know what I mean? Of like repetitive melodies, stuff like that. Whereas mine is I think a little bit more mixy.
You know, one thing I wish you could do, because I've just listened to your voice and then it keeps coming to me, spoken word.
Oh,
it will be so cool. Do you write poetry as well?
I used to, but I haven't written poetry in a long. Since I started making music professionally, I have not done poetry.
I think spoken word with some cool beats in the background will be very cool from you.
Yeah, definitely. When I do my jazz album, I plan to do my jazz album in like 5-6 years. So I'll throw that in there.
Do you play any instrument actually?
No, I do not play any instruments. I make most of my music through computer programming. So like I produce through programming on the computer.
Ah, cool, man. Look, you're extremely polished.
Like a disco boy bomb tavern.
That's a comment in there. That's cool. Yeah. I mean, your dad and both your dad and mom, man, love listening to music, and I'm not surprised that you've taken it way further than any of us ever could think about. In the beginning, your mom talked about the family that you have, her friends who went to school together in various primary school, secondary school, university. And trust me, everybody's extremely proud of you. There's a lot of promotions that people do for you that you have no clue about. WhatsApp forums. Yeah, we see all your stuff over there. And then as soon as it comes up, everybody starts with, oh, this is her mom, this is her dad, and they tell all the stories, and everybody's extremely proud of you. So we are, they say it takes a village to raise a kid. We are all part of your village, and we are hoping that will take you to the next step. Waiting for the Disney. I hope they don't give you like 20 seconds in the movie. I'm going to the theater so I can watch the whole. You know how it happens sometimes? They play the soundtrack when the credits are running. I don't want yours then.
You know, that's the thing. It's tricky when it comes to the records and the movies, because they could use like 5 seconds of my vocal and like 30 seconds of the instrumental. Like it's not set in stone, because even as of now, I was just in London. They were in Abbey Road still making new songs for the soundtrack. So they're still in limbo about how exactly they're gonna fit the records into the movie, but we'll see. But I mean, I think so far I'm confident in the fact that we have a good placement. But
I mean, judging from your title, A Body and a Coffin, I think when the blow man dies, that's when your song will come. Ooh, let me play it before I say bye-bye. Let me play a clip of that song, because man.
Money, fraction. Turn to the darkness, no run from the darkness. The archaeologists, I cry, you don't cry. I lost him, a body, a coffin. Just tell me you're ready, I go when I'm ready. You live when I'm ready. Oh God, will you hear me?
Her name is Amaarae from the soundtrack of Wakanda. Coming out, it's Black Panther, Wakanda something. I've forgotten what the full name is.
Wakanda Forever. Black Panther.
Coming out in November of 2022. And there she is, our own daughter making us proud. I can feel a little Afrobeat in the background there. You can tell there's an African influence in the music coming out.
Oh no, definitely.
There's a little fusion in there. I could pick it up. What's the words again? I was trying to get the lyrics in there. Give me like 3 or 4 bars from that.
I'm trying to remember the lyrics. It's lunacy stirs in me. Run to the darkness. Don't run from the darkness. I lost him. I honestly don't remember. But yeah, I think that's something along those lines.
No, this song will make the movie. I'm serious. This is when the blue man dies. I lost him. The lunacy will take me to the dark side. What? Yeah. Amaarae, this song is in the movie. I'm going to pay to watch it. The music, the movie part's cool, but I'm going more for the music part. Thank you so much. This is exciting. Amma, Charlie, we are all proud, man. We are all sharing in her success story, and I'm very happy, very, very happy about it. Well done. You've sacrificed. I mean,
thank you, Fisher.
Yeah, the story you've told takes a lot of sacrifice from the parental side as well, and sacrifice from the artist herself, and it's been incredible, Charlie. Wishing you all the best. I don't even want to calculate how much financially you put into it, and praying that it will come, it will pay off. But
Amen.
Yeah, we're praying that it does pay off, and then we see her in a definitely
one song coming out soon. I don't know. Are we under ND? I don't know, but it's
no, we're not under ND.
Okay. So she has a song with Babyface.
Hey, Amaarae, stop it.
So she has a song with Babyface that I'm sure Babyface has been I think Ella May, and then the second one he released was who?
Yes, so he's doing what he's doing is he's doing kind of like his 2022 version of the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, because he wrote and produced the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack. So he got I guess what he thought was like kind of music and R&B's brightest voices, and he's doing I think a 12-13 song soundtrack with all of the top names in music, and him have a record together. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah,
I seen Kenny Edmonds.
Yes, Amaarae has the nerve to call him. She went and met him, and then she came back and she was like, Kenny this, Kenny that, and I was like,
yeah. You mean on Kenny terms?
Yes.
Kenny all over the place. Kenny this and Kenny that. I'm like, my face I used to dream about marrying when I was in secondary.
Amaarae, when we bought his CD, we put a cover on our wall. You're on Kenny terms with him. Hey.
Yes, yeah. He's
so cool. And you've already finished recording?
Yeah, we're done with the record. We just sent it off. To his team about last week. Him and I finally agreed on like a final master. So we're excited, and I think the album comes out sometime in October, I believe.
I'm lost for words, which is very rare on my part. But this is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, well done. 2022 is going to end on a high for you.
Definitely.
I hope 2023 is even going to push it way, way, way further than that. So
yes,
thank
we have an album
thank you.
So it'll be great.
Man, Amma, Charlie, thank you on behalf of all those gay people. Charlie, Amma, I watched the show with Archie on, right? And she was mentioning, school prefect she would never forget and all that, and your name came up. And then somebody asked her, is there a class of Wesley girls that she doesn't want to remember, or the worst class ever as far as gay is concerned? And she said the class of 1993. That's the people where when you were in upper six, they were in Form 1. Plenty of them are listening to you right now. Just tell them so they can change their
babies. So those are my babies.
Oh, they know good grammar. Those people. Well,
I remember I had my way of reaching them, so they they would give you fans, they would tease you. They will run around you a little, but eventually they would listen and do what you were asking them to do.
Well, hopefully, I mean, they are not. None of them ended up in prison, so they turned out well, and I think you take a lot of credit for that. So thank you, Mom, thank you, daughter. Amaarae, you've been amazing, and this is a career a lot of us are going to follow. So, like as I did say, it takes a village to raise a child, and we are all here in your network. You have a huge network. So anytime you're back here and you want to go see Uncle Kenny and you need some help, just
Thank you.
I'll ask your boy, man. I'm here.
That's hilarious. Yes, I would definitely keep that in mind. Thank you for having us.
No problem at all.
Keep us in your prayers as we continue on this journey.
100%, we got you. Thank you
so much. We appreciate you. Thanks, Fisher, and thanks.
Amma, thank you very much.
You all. Thank
all
you.
Right, then.
Maurice, aunties, and uncles and cousins.
On my frequency, you've been staring at me since you walked in the bar.
This is the first song I had. First Amaarae song I had.
I don't need no fake love, no, I don't need no favor. All of my time will gone, just me and my maker. I'm gonna make the paper, I ain't gonna make the paper. I'm gonna make dollar bills, I'm gonna get paid, yeah. Fuck out of my way, I'm gonna get paid, yeah. I wanna get paid, yeah. Just give me my moolah, la la. Get the fuck out of my way, I'm gonna get paid, yeah. I'm gonna get paid, yeah. Just give me my moolah, la la. I really like to party, I really like to party, I really like to party.
Excellent from Amaarae. Mom was on, Dad was on, everybody watching. I'm proud of her. And of course, the whole family, all of us, also live. That ain't no jive. There we go. Hey, that's Dad on your screen right there. No, not lyrics, the other camera.
Yeah, to the right, to the front with the ego. Yeah, I already know just how it goes. I already know just how it goes. But the night time,
Boss, proud of your daughter, proud of the whole.
I've been waiting all night long for the DJ to play my song. I dey winding, grind on your bubble. Somebody please don't call on the bubble. Let me top and then drop it low. All these up down, it don't make me go low. I've been waiting all night long. Oh. Tonight I no go pick my phone, cause I'm so gonna fuck out of my way. I'm gonna get paid, yeah. I wanna get paid, yeah. Just give me my moolah, la la. Get the fuck out of my way. I'm gonna get paid, yeah. I'm gonna get paid, yeah. Just give me my moolah, la la. I really like to party, I really like to party, I really like to party. I cannot control my body, so when this song is starting, just cancel all your plans. So
Brother. I kept saying that.
like Michael Jackson.
Nana Kofi, proud of your sister, I'm sure. Wakanda Forever, Black Panther, coming up in November of 2020. And there's a song on that one called A Body, a Coffin.
I'm still spinning.
Proudly written by our own wonderful artist, Amaarae. So when the movie comes, head to the movie theater and know that you're supporting an artist who was right there as far as the soundtrack is concerned. Afrobeats when we come back right after this.
Shorty asking me for advice and it's all over, baby, all I got is a space for you. Fuck out of my way, I'm gonna get paid, yeah. I wanna get paid, yeah. Time knocking, 10 man down. You say you the king with a crown, and nigga, I've been my kiss since the first day. And you couldn't see a nigga on my worst day, no. Well, Molly on the record for the flex, I was feeling kinda reckless. Young little mama still finesse it.
You're in the mix with DJ Fisho.
Last, now everybody go to breakfast.
All right, let's go.
Nothing to discuss, cause I think win by default and without any doubt. I'm a me happy adult, I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl is out. I'm a mind that's you the talk. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, I know holy and I know that get boss like the Baba Frayo, my ayo, don't cry yo. I need to go and shayo. I need to go and shayo. I need to go and shayo. And if you go and shadow. I dey put a cut when them kill Soboma. I dey try to buy moto, want Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for Lucky Bona. Now some more to remake could have been all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Maybe another time, maybe another life. You will be my wife and we'll get it right. Young cast, last. Now everybody go chop breakfast. Have to say bye-bye, yo. Bye-bye, yo. To the love of my life. My eye, yo. Don't cry, yo. I need to go and shadow. I need to go and shadow. I need to go and shadow. I need to go and shadow.
It's a Burna Boy thing about now. Francis and Beatrice, man, pleasant surprise. I'm out, Sabi. Nina. Could you preach him? I know that's your song as well.
Me I know they do gra. I know they right now I know they do gra. I know they right. You know what you want to chop up. You know one stride you want to flex up. You must serve before you be boss up. You know one suffer you want enjoy you. Right now me I'm chilling in my chulo way. God knows say I walk out to be right. If you try to mess with me I look the other way. But if you fuck up you will never get away. Right now I know they do gra. I know they I see me I know they do gra. I know they everything is popping up for my side. That's why the people eyes the truth for my side. I can't shoot as you wait because for my side. Me I dey fail every day with all of my guys. I say thank this food. Person with it talk, don't chop belly food. She look back in all the days, them call me a fool. See me today, say oh my God I'm grateful. It's true love. Say me I know they do gra. I know they right now I can do gra. I know they I say you don't want what you want to jump up. You don't want strive, you want to flex up. It's the way they worry you do for your body. Person where they fake.
Mrs. Morgan.
You know what you said you could be good. You expect man to fall from heaven. Person where they carry last you they complain. Thing where they worry you do for your body. Do gra. I know they that's why I know they do gra. I know they feeling me up, I'm you're like the rain I need to survive, I'll be honest. Loving the thought in me, I am so obsessed. I want to chop your own. Never did it back at this feel. Open up, make I see. Give me love, one thing. Make a bad man sing.
Pounds and dollars I go spend for your head. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con they carry for my head every night. Now you I want they carry to my bed, oh no. Don't tell me no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got no one lucky, no need to party, whoa. I feel it, what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they back at me, speed, open up, make I see, now you where they got my fancy. When they do me, I get funky, oh, no, 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 no.
They call me. I want to go, but you got me coming. Why should I be coming early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you honey. Ay, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need them, make I look pity. You won't make us enjoy me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body back can make you shake it for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show. Rockstar.
I wanna I be that judge when you do with me, I did for your heart, so I'll be your dog. Like me a job, position me, I'm a good chase. I be that judge when you do with me, I did for your heart, so I'll be your dog.
If there is something like eternity, then for eternity I give you my all. I'll make no jump opportunity. If I be player, I go put them on pause. Mommy, do you believe in second chances? Mommy, do you believe in soul ties? I've been looking for the one they can find her. I feel love when I look into your eyes.
Mommy, a job, position me, I'm a good chase. I be that judge when you do with me, I did for your house, so I'll be your dog.
Are we heading to Cancun? There we are. There we go. Live action from Cancun.
We are you go know. All of the blessings fall on my yard.
Ellen at 50.
Blessings stay for my yard.
Nana's upon, of course, the MQF flag representing.
You go see, you go feel because the blessings fall on my yard.
The most traveled flag that I know.
That's why I sip my alcohol. I don't want to reason bad things no more. I don't want to go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. I sip my alcohol. I don't want to reason bad things no more. I don't want to go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. Too many distractions, too many problems. I feel to run away, but I will go solve them. Too many bad men and not enough friends. Lord save me, don't wanna lose my conscience. I just wanna dance under the sunset. Make nobody stop my enjoyment. Oh. No. That's why I sip my alcohol.
Nana Support, Kenny Couture, Nazat.
I don't wanna go back to where I did before.
Albert.
Nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. Yeah.
And since I have it at the moment, you the one I wanna shine my light on. Get your life, little mama, won't you get your life on? Ain't nothing cooler than the wrong moves when you do them to the right song, the right song. Let's shoot this movie and put the shit on repeat. I hope this memory's not making you fall asleep. Before we hit the road, put our phones on silent. Nobody's trying to bring sand to the beach. What would it take to change your plans for the weekend? Cause I'm trying to kick it like E. The whole thing, the pre-party, the pre-sex. Then we hit the major league with a G's.
I like you, girl, in particular.
Hey, our flag is wet.
I like your waist in particular.
It has to be in London next week. Better drive before you get here.
I like you, girl, in particular. Yeah. You in particular. I like your waist in particular.
Alright, Kwale, good evening to you as well.
I wanna give you what I'm feeling here, yeah. Give me love one of these days, yeah. I knew the first time I saw you there, yeah. Give me love one of these days, got it, go. Now you sabi, mommy, you already know, man. Got it, baby, got it, go. Me, I can't lie, oh. I like you, girl, in particular. Can I see your particulars? I've been screening you like una película. So baby, let's steer it up, yeah. I've come to see what's in your eyes. Give me that love, girl. Baby.
I like you, girl, in particular. You in particular. I like your waist in particular. I like you, girl, in particular. Yeah. You in particular, I like your waist in particular. This is another.
Nana Sapon having a ball, of course. Hey, Cancun.
Party inside my bullet. I went there with my best friend Kule. Kule there with his girlfriend Shile. Ghetto girls, them they like Takasufi. So many pretty girls, they inside my mule. I just the one that say which can party, everything yakba, everything there. Oh shit, I get many girls with them they come from away. AJ boys and they like to throw away. Almost go be. We just having fun. We won't carry on. Crazy girls like make the stallion. But my girlfriend they turn me on. That's why I hold on tight. Hold on, yeah. Hold on tight. Hold on, yeah. That's why I hold on tight.
Over in Cancun, if they run out of money, you know what to do, right? Send them a little something using Remitly. Hey, if I won't send them anything, they should stay there. All right, man. That's the MQF Ghana flag everywhere. Anytime anybody steps outside the country, that's the flag you need to go take away and let them sign it and bring it back. Okay. Hey.
I'ma get wine, you can do better. Sweet bedu from a booty meta. All the way to Niger Delta. Now we get plenty ololo. Girl them now for go logo. I just want sharply take one photo before the baba them tell us to go. Oh shit, I get many girls with them they come from away. AJ boys and they like to throw away. Almost go be. We just having fun. We won't carry on. Crazy girls like make the stallion. But my girlfriend they turn me on. That's why I hold on tight. Hold on, yeah. Hold on tight. Hold on, yeah. That's why I hold on tight. Hold on, yeah. Hold on tight. Hold on, yeah.
Joro me, I want you to love me. Joro me, baby. Joro me, Joro. Kilo Day. Why you know they call me Kilo Day, baby? Kilo Day, Joro. I dey give you signal. Why you know they see me? I give you green light to tire. I'm a killer babu. Now you know they fumble. I go shoot my shots, yo, Joro. So Joro, baby, take my number. Take my number. You know you can call me later. Call me later. Me, I want to be your lover. Be your lover. Oh, baby, call me later. Call me later. For la people, CBO. Talk to your friend, oh. Joro me, baby, yo. Joro me, yo. Shebi walo so for me. You talk say it like me. I be rolling, papa. Kilo Day, Joro. I dey give you signal. She you know they see me. I give you green light, fire. Joro me, Joro. I'm a killer babu. Oh my love from Buo. I go shoot my shot, yo. So Joro, baby, take my number. Take my number. You know you can call me later. Me, I want to be your lover. Be your lover. Oh, baby, call me later. Call me later.
For like you give me love, oh. Now you the catch my shot, oh. For your sake, I go touch you. Hey. We go drive around for my Porsche. Baby, pana, they say you like you all. I get you all. Baby, pana, anywhere that you go, I can follow you to go. Baby, pana, they say you like cassava. I get to be cassava. Hey, baby, pana, my love for you will never die. Will never die.
I be hustling to work, say, do a me and see. From old dog studio, we been hustling to work, say, do a my people dead, my people suffer, them they pray for blessing, hey, do a my people dead, them they pray for blessing, for better living. Kilo dale, aye ole to ye o, aye oni double, adura lo le she o, call on daddy.
From Ocean City to Waterloo, she's back home.
I am feeling good tonight.
From Delaware, right by the ocean.
This thing got me thinking. I can't explain. I can't explain. I can't explain. I can't explain. How about you? They make sense. Oh yeah, make sense. Oh yeah, make sense. Oh yeah, yeah. How about you? They make sense. Body confirm, give me your maratunda, got me so confused, body of a nature, says she got it from my mama, when she bring it up close, I know she compose, girl I don't want no trouble, me I just want to go, living life with no worries, I am doing alright, girl I know you I'm wrong, see me calling out for you. Come on, roll with me, come see how I believe it. Oh, my, you that makes sense. Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Houston, Texas. Keith Quay and the crew. Good to see you on there. Hong Kong, good morning to you, man. Rachel, I know I'll see you next week. No doubt about that one. New York crew. Jimmy and Marion, long time no see. Dallas, Texas. Baba, good afternoon to you. Hey, Tema, Delphina, good afternoon. Actually, good evening, huh? And of course, to the UK family. Hope to catch all of you live next week.
Got no house and I got no car. I'm black boy from Africa. Got big dreams, they go take me far. All I wanna do is to make the world smile. My music I they do is my only substance. And I really got plans to make the world dance, yeah. I make the world dance. As I get money for my pocket, balance it. I go just enter the play, balance it. As I get money for my pocket, balance it. I go just call all my guys, balance it. As I get dollars for my pocket, balance it. I go just do any other way, balance it. As I get money for my pocket, balance it. And my girls like to party.
Hey, Kiato, bro.
Baby, give me that thing that you. I don't come here to play, I was scatter the place. People try to hold me down, slow me down, I tell them don't.
Evo Mafo.
I just want to enjoy my life, me, I wanna run my race.
Nana Sewa Tebi.
All of them are treat me like a goalie.
Maureen, hey.
As I get money for my pocket, balance it. I go just enter the play, balance it. As I get money for my pocket, balance it. I go just call all my guys, balance it. As I get dollars for my pocket, balance it. I go just do any other way, balance it. As I get money for my pocket, balance it. And my girls like the party.
You're the one I want to. Before my liver start to fail, you're the one I need.
Closet, always good to see you on there, of course. Live out of Accra. Mary Dubate, Alan Poisi.
So I am looking for the sister. Joma, my lover. She got the dollar. She dey wear designer. So I am looking for the sister. Joma, my lover. She got the dollar. She dey wear designer. So give me assurance, assurance. I give my baby assurance. I give my baby lifetime insurance, yeah. Assurance, oh no, assurance. I give my baby assurance. I give my baby lifetime insurance, yeah. Biggie, biggie, heavy, heavy. Bam, bam, bam. Bang, bang. Biggie, biggie, heavy, heavy. We do dancing, biggie, biggie, heavy, heavy. You know, oh, oh, bang, bang. Heavy, heavy. Oh, oh, bang, bang.
What I feel in my heart is true. What you see in my eyes, boo, is your proof. Totally, baby, I have fallen for you. In the head of my heart and body, baby girl, I wanna dance for you, yeah. I wanna dance for you, baby. And I know you're gonna dance for me, yeah. Dance for me, baby. See, the love is very strong, oh, it's very strong, oh. Yeah, you're very strong, oh. Diana, oh, Diana, oh, I wanna take you away. Diana, oh, Diana, oh, I wanna take you away. Diana, oh, Diana, oh, I wanna take you away. Give it to me,
You're in the mix with DJ Fisho.
I could do this all night long. Don't go, babe, carry me to go, babe, carry over, no, babe, take it in the end about you. Don't go, babe, carry me to go, babe, carry over, no, babe, take it in the end about you. Lelele, 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 lelele.
nothing to it. I can see what you're doing, oh, don't go, baby. Carry me, they go, baby. Carry over, no, baby. Take it in the end, about you. Don't go, baby. Carry me, they go, baby. Carry over, no, baby. Take it in the end, about you.
London.
I know come this life to suffer. If I follow politician, you go hear am for paper. You go call am prostitution. Who no like enjoyment? If money dey for pocket, shebi na national budget. You, we go blow like trumpet. Koroba, 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 koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koroba, koro, koro, koroba, koroba, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koroba, 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 koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koro, koro, koroba, koroba, koroba. Oh yeah, everybody carry ya something. He say, darling, I'm watching you. Small thing, you don't move. You come, they shout only. The money you know what for. Back commando. You carry overload. Yawade, Iboro. Show wale, go wale. Koroba, 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 koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koroba, 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 koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koroba, 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 koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koroba, 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 koro.
I haven't played this in a long time. I don't even know why I'm smiling. Oh man.
I welcome me to where you live. Now me be Cinderella, oh. You be Superman, oh. I welcome kiss you where you live. Now you be Tramen, oh. Now me be Sunita, oh. I welcome me to where you live. Steady for my, who be for my, oh. If I'm to like
Main man Kevin. Destin, Florida. Annie Beck. Verlinda, you are 100% correct.
I get girl from my yard, they get big back away, they make me feel amazing, girl. I guess one way they give me things I need. I guess one way they make me feel nice. She slow, that's why I feel leave, I'm girl.
Leticia representing live from Amsterdam today. Hey.
Final, we see baby Baba now. I get wear designer, everything where I give I'm final. Yeah. I know like Walla, but we see baby Baba now. Say my bed do is final. When they drop, everybody know they tired. All of the girls go do anything for my love. All of the boys go do anything for the money. Then they dance to my music and they show me love. Girls wanna touch, wanna love, they want to love. Say I got one life, make I leave, I'm see I don't try. Us for street and no life. Now see me, I done the job life. Yeah. But my bed do is final. The girls they like wear designer. We see baby kid a bit, I know they tired. When the body drop for club is final. Oh, my girl, they make me lose my mind. I give her what she needs. My girl, they make me lose my mind. Another girl, I know they see. For my
bedu is final. We see baby baba now. My girl wear designer. Everything way I give I'm final. Yeah. I know like Walla. But we see baby baba now. Say my bedu is final. When they drop everybody know they tired. Yeah. Key to my beamer. I say who am I? The girl them sugar. Call me the girl them sugar. No one mother. Number one no one mother. Say who's got the key to my limo? I say who am I? The girl them dada. Call me the girl them dada. I run everything done dada. Hey. So my baby is final. We see baby baba now. I get wet designer. Everything way I give I'm final. Yeah. I know like Walla. But we see baby baba now. Say my baby is final. When they drop everybody know they tired. Yeah.
Ladies and gents, are you ready now? We are taking the girls away. Ladies and gents, are you ready now? We are taking the girls away. We are taking the girls away.
Viva, we are taking you away.
We are taking the girls away.
All the girls here, we are taking you away.
Are you ready now? We are taking the girls away. What?
We are taking the girls away, and you know exactly where we are taking them to. Next Sunday, the Crown Hotel, right there in London, England.
Ladies and gents,
it will be crazy.
Ready now?
You will be live on Zoom. We will be live in person. Hey.
Ladies and gents,
are you ready for next Sunday? We are taking the girls away. Let me see you.
We are taking the girls away.
Oh, one more time.
We are taking the girls away.
And who are we?
Ladies and gents, are you ready now? We are taking the girls away. Whatever you do, I will take you home. I will take you home tonight. Whatever you say, I will take you home. I will take you home tonight. We are taking the girls away. We are taking the girls away. Ladies and gents, are you ready now? We are taking the girls away.
Nothing you do, me say, oh yeah. That thing you do to make me crazy. Come on, watch me. That thing you do to make me crazy. Oh yeah, come on, that thing you do. Oh, him my ramen chain, me and my ramen chain. Come nigga put this thing on you. Oh, him my ramen chain, me and my ramen chain. Come nigga put this thing on you. Yeah, make I tell you some story. Girl, you're the one for me. I did outside, day and night, anytime where you want me. Make I tell you some story, oh my girl, you know you're the one for me. I did your side, day and night, anytime where you want me. There's the things you do, there's the things you do, where they blow my mind. I just wanna hold you tight, and baby, just wanna look at you, just wanna look at you, where they blow my mind. Baby, you're too fine. Oh yeah, that thing you to do, it me say, oh yeah, that thing you to do to make me crazy. Punch at me, that thing you to do to make me crazy. Oh yeah, that thing you to do, hit my chain, ramen chain, me and my ramen chain. Come make I put this thing on you, hit my ramen chain, ramen chain, me and my ramen chain. Come make I put this thing on you, go higher, go deep morning, go higher, morning train.
From the friend of mine, Daisy. Emma and catch you up, be a bit why Daisy. I didn't need to go home, need to go
going, he crazy. I take, that man that is super Audi. I pay consent, now all you, the shay. And to come over to Audi. Ubeti, hey, Araba. And right here, the home, Baba. Say I'm a friend. Dada, oh come back on the Mr. on your wild oh, but if you're the dark man, now go. Hey, they say, me one flow. What they pass ya take a sign and it's what in the tent. Araba so cock, talk, bele. What did the home from the cock? Them I can take a hard and let it go. Tia to me a part, why? But I said, me so silly, now they come on mine. Want to be a facoto, you're fine. She got me up for one, Makobo, over,
Hindofu,
over, kitty, you're not a couple black star, Mr. P.O.P. We register your pump, one up, blaster. Woo! Disaster.
Papa ni someone if you Jimmy oh Jimmy oh Jimmy oh Jimmy oh Jimmy manumi Bana mkutame kura Jimmy manumi Bana mkutame kura Ayatinti Mambo miana miyaje Ayatinti Mambo miana mefaye Jimmy oh Jimmy oh Jimmy oh Jimmy oh Jimmy oh
monka kumba. Nimpano ano yano. Tubu na monka dumping. Kasia na kumo. Woman monko koni. Nobody man rami. DJ na kumo. Bummy monko.
Nina Maxwell.
Tubu na monka kumba. Nimpano ano yano. Tubu na monka dumping. Kasia na kumo. Woman monko koni. Nobody man rami. DJ na kumo. Bummy monko koni. Nobody man rami. Basana mimu. Ke sanyum yidia. Ke emma yarisa. Ono wa yarisa. Ke sanyum yidia. Ke emma yarisa. Ke someone yarisa. Oh tumakata niema sawa. Mama mini mama.
Blank Poison. Oh, Daddy Lumba, I've tried every way I can to get him on this show, but it hasn't happened. One day, who knows? We'll try and see if we can make that possible. Yesterday I was at a function over in New Jersey and I played a lot of these songs. That's why it's coming back to me today. But a new artist I only met last week from the camp of Bull House Entertainment. Lovely tracks that he has, and I'll play one of them right after this one. In the meantime, always a classic with Lumba.
You're in the mix with DJ Fish Show.
All right then, I'm very sure that pretty soon we'll be hearing a whole lot from this guy. Currently an engineering student, or actually graduate of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Loves his music and loves his engineering. He goes by the name Vanilla, a very, very gifted and talented artist, songwriter. And this is one of his new ones, a song he calls Want You Bad, Vanilla.
First of all, you bring the best in me, especially when you love me gently. There's no doubt you are my destiny. Can't you see what you mean to me? Let you go, never mean to me. Me Jojo will buy you Bentley. I want you back. I want you back. I want you back. I want you back. Oh, I want you back. I want you back. The little things you do. Oh, you me say. Oh, you me say. She know they give me a titty. I did it, I did it, now all they come yo. Oh, you me taste. Oh, face. She know they give me a titty. I did it, I did it, now all they come yo.
All that. Boy say Sam, so me and our pet. Ojo, Oche, 6:30. Baby man, I was a pet. Wouldn't you be a see and come in your beer? Vanessa Matebe, me and Miss Todia. Make cotton flowers go for a dear. That's what my film said. May I would dear. This is in a feeling on my nation is in the answer. May I believe. Or to my Metruman was so me, my friend, and no papa, me feel and no mamma, me coming. Oh, you me say, now I am say. Mr. Shall I have to say, or the mammy case, or friend as a man fat, or mammy face, not so enter, or the mammy days, for me deep.
Fatima Kuma, like a pasta, she make a believer. Hasta la vista, I go come back. I'm a friend in America. When I go down and shake your waist, to the baseline, it and your waist. Roll and go break your waist, break your waist. When I go down and break your waist, to the baseline, it and your waist. Roll and go break your waist, break your waist. Oh, you me say, she know they give me a titty. I did it, now all they come yo. Oh, you me taste, oh face, she know they give me a titty. I did it, now.
Vanilla is his name. I want you back. I love this one, man. Solid guy.
Oh, you me taste, oh face, she know they give me a titty. I did it, now all they come yo. I did it, now all they come yo. Baby, from my command, like zombie. Go down on me, oh, with your coca body. Follow my command, like zombie. Go down on me, oh, with your coca body. Cause this your milky for front enough for me. Hold on for me, I no go do me corny. And if you're looking a fighty, I saw me to look. Gelato honey, oh baby, sumoyo di. Baby, kona. Waka when you enter my licha. Baby, kona. Will you give me sugar, wala. Macho Mona Lisa. Macho Mona Lisa, 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 Macho Mona Lisa. Girl, I'll be foolish if I don't let you indulge me. Your lips like poison. I'll take my chance with you. You're in denial. I'll show it down in the corner. Waka waka when you enter my licha. Baby, corner. Will you give me sugar? Wala. Macho Mona Lisa, 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 Macho Mona Lisa.
Don't walk, you don't try. You supposed to be jai. Kill up, come, person, my dog, person, we don't mind, boy. When I land softly on the sofa floor. So far, so good, Koni Bajo, let me see you. Go, lo, let me see you. Go, lo, Bukao, let me see you, de Buka. Go, lo, let me see you. Go, lo, Bukao, let me see you, de Buka. Go, lo, let me see you. Go, lo, Bukao, let me see you, de Buka. Go, lo, let me see you. Go, lo, let me see you, de Buka. Collect your money. Wake up. Collect your money. Wake up. Get go get the moolah. Wake up. Money go kala. Kala go ya la odila. Don't walk, you don't try. You supposed to be jai. Kill up, come, person, my dog, person, we don't mind, boy. When I land softly on the sofa floor. So far, so good, Koni Bajo, let me see you. Go, lo, let me see you. Go, lo, Bukao, let me see you, de Buka. Go, lo, let me see you. Go, lo, Bukao, let me see you, de Buka. Go, lo, let me see you. Go, lo, Bukao, let me see you, de Buka. Go, lo, let me see you. Go, lo, let me see you, de Buka. Better, go get the dollar. Wake up. Okola, la odila. Don't walk, don't try. Supposed to be high. Kilo kawulu shefu water. They feel when I'm mad. When I land so free on a sofa floor. So far, so good. Koni Bajo, let me see you. Go, lo, let me see you. Go, lo, Bukao, let me see you, de Buka. Go, lo, let me see you. Go, lo, Bukao, let me see you, de Buka. Go, lo, let me see you. Go, lo, Bukao, let me see you, de Buka. Go, lo, let me see you. Go, lo, let me see you. Let me see you.
Hey, I was dancing. I don't have a next song.
Drop the song, make we dance. Oh, DJ Camila, jobless, so make we dance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where the party there today? Where the party there today? Where the party there today? Hey mama, hey I ever say. Shake your body, man, ya corner. Hey mama, hey I ever say. So where the party there today? Hey mama, hey I ever say. Shake your body, man, ya corner. Hey mama, hey I ever say. You make sad for no reason. Don't you know, say this be our season? Did the pray make us walk? Kai, you dreaming? I'm better now, yeah. Yeah, you make sad for no reason. Don't you know, say this be our season? Did the pray make us walk? Kai, you dreaming? I'm better now, yeah. Yeah, who's soon on me, yo? Chausrumo, Ususu crew and Bemo. Don't you know, say God in control? Yeah. Nanke better now, yeah.
Medasi.
Where the party there today? Hey mama, hey I ever say. Shake your body, man, ya corner. Hey mama, hey I ever say. So where the party there today? Hey mama, hey I ever say. Shake your body, man, ya corner. Hey mama, hey I ever say.
I'm going in. Hey, what time of brave? Into what da. Social media pressure, Jaimini and Yampa. I saw from try it, yes, the bank or back. Who want to pay me a tone, we are so biancha wasa. From my pocket, Missika de Coquasa, Obian him come to my boy, Papa, ye, or be pondasi. Ayo, a bravo, a tiny, better than a compo. What package ya and fat? Is it by force to speak some brofo? Yeah, from the same wish a virgin. What's what ya your bedding? Okro, we're watching the landing, and you teatio, my brethren. And to forget me in Diasa, no Pia de car, forget me in Diasa, yes, killed sin.
Where the party there today? Hey mama, hey I ever say. Shake your body, man, ya corner. Hey mama, hey I ever say. So where the party there today? Hey mama, hey I ever say. Shake your body, man, ya corner. Hey mama, hey I ever say. Oh yeah.
All right, people. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Handkerchief time. Handkerchief time.
All of the gods, they are the works of man. You are the most high God. There is none like you, Jehovah. You are the most high. Jehovah. You are the most high God.
Handkerchief time.
You are the most high God.
Beatrice and Francis live. Lyrics and Anita live. Naku and Nilante live. Charlene, Sylvia, and Belinda handling meals in the kitchen. As we wind it down on yet another edition of MQF. London, UK, next week. The next time I press play, I will be with the Queen. Hey. Oh, man. They are the works of man. You are the most high God. Thank you to each and everyone who's been live, to the YouTube family, to the Facebook family, to the Zoom family, Order Dear Radio, Afro Star Radio, Shirley, Yehoda, Akosia, Amosebi, Nana Sewa, Ekia Tubra, Lillian and the Gastonia crew, Ninette and the Delaware family, Ivy Rose, Mamen Kindofu, Koze, Maureen, Adrian and the Canadians, Delphina Jones, out. Somebody spotlight Delphina for me. Tema live. Jimmy, oh Jimmy. Amy Lazos, thank you so much. Preba, Patrick Banfu, Pacheco, Bridget, Miss Jones, Miss Jones, Miss Jones. Alfred Sakifio, Linda Sapon, California, Amma Poku, Lloyd Hughes, each and everyone out there, so many to mention. Thank you for yet another wonderful episode of MQF. Next week, we catch you live out of London, England. Oh man, can't wait for that one. Peace and blessings to each and everyone in the family. You know how we roll.
Yeah, this is Bonkuwa. My brother, Professor Eko Atempo, DJ for show. Today, birthday party in America, Maryland. He's stealing and killing everywhere. I will not be I can't keep Papa yo yedo na kebwejepo. This is Brahma Kamoko, aka Butoma, only a foolish dog run after the flying bears. You are the best solution in the country. You are the best solution in the country. You are the best solution in the country.
Right, guys. See you next week. Have a wonderful week ahead. London, England, I beg, save the fruits, the Cadbury's fruits and nuts, because the real owner is coming. Bye, and have a wonderful week. All right, catch you later. Bye.